Hey everyone, this is Kathy with Kid Task Training. I'm here to take you through your TRX and 20 workout today. We're going to be getting after a lot of back of the body work, working into our glutes and our hamstrings, and then we're going to work into our core, and we're going to come up and we're going to work into our quads. It's going to be a lot of lower body work. We worked it strong into our arms and our chests and our shoulders on Monday. Wednesday is going to be from the waist down. Are you ready to get after it? Just need those TRX straps, your strong positive attitude, and we're going to warm up without our TRX straps, starting with some nice high knees. And I want you to stand up nice and tall, start to brace those core muscles. Relax, hardest part is over, you're here. You're going to get after it for the next 20 minutes. And again, as I emphasize, into those glutes, hamstrings, and our quads, all lower body work today. Good, lift those heels up into your glutes. I want you to stretch out those hamstrings, stretch out your quads, get them ready to work. We're gonna take it wide, and we're just gonna go down to 4 stretchy squats. As you bring it down, power up through your heels, squeeze into those glutes, start to activate those muscles, bring a little heat. Good, because you're gonna bring a lot of heat to those muscles. Working through your challenge. Excellent, nice job. I want you to grab your TRX straps, and I want you to make sure that the handle's right at the top of your knee and that those loops are right around the bottom of your kneecap, kind of even a little bit lower than your kneecap. Even center shin would be proper. Make sure both loops are at that same length. So I'm going to take my handle, bring it to the top of my knee, make sure that those loops are right at the middle of your calf, or that's your shin, not your calf. All right, we're going to take it down to the floor, bring it on down to your glutes. Hold both of those straps. Bring each loop into one hand. I want you to lie all the way back onto your back. Bring your heels up and place your heels, one in each loop. Excellent. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start out in a bridged position. So I want you to lie back on your back, have your hands down by your side, and your knees right over your hips. Your goal is going to be to keep your knees right over your hips and not let your feet float away, all right? As we come up into those strong bridge positions, I want you to brace your core to the floor really tight, roll your shoulder blades down and back, keep your toes pointed towards the ceiling. Are you ready to lift those hips? You're going to lift them up as high as you can, squeezing into your glutes, returning back down to the floor. Remember to keep your knees right over your hips. They're going to want to float away towards the door or towards your wall. Don't let them do that as you lift high and return back down to the floor. All right, you're going to breathe in on the way up and out on the way down. Let's have 4 more lifts. Excellent. Can you feel that strong engagement into those hamstrings? You're doing the work. Awesome job. 2 more. Lift up strong. Keep your core muscles braced in nice and tight. 1 more lift, and all the way back down to the floor. Excellent. Here's where we're going to do a little bit of core work. You're going to scoot back. You're going to extend your legs. Brace your core to the floor. I'm going to have my hands right in front of my chest so that I don't use my arms, so I can come all the way up in that strong seated position. Reach out to those toes, stretching out those hamstrings you just worked, rolling back down to the floor, 1 vertebra at a time. There's your power. Bringing it up, slow and strong, keeping your feet in those foot cradles. So that means you have to have some pressure in your heels, pressing down into those foot cradles as you rise up, touching your toes, rolling back, 1 vertebra at a time. Excellent. Bring it all the way up. Reach. Isn't that stretch amazing after engaging those muscles so strong? Yeah, it's a gift. You're welcome. 2 more. Bring it back slowly. Come up, reach for those toes. This is where your power is, 1 vertebra at a time. As you come back down to the floor, reset. Last one, all the way back up, and roll back down strong. Excellent. We're going to take it right back into those bridges. I like to come up on my elbows. Whoops, just lost my mic. Come up on your elbows, scoot forward. Bring those knees right over your hips. Hands up off the floor if you need some added intensity. If not, I want you to have those hands down on your floor, arms, so that you can bridge up even stronger. All right, so you do you. Bring it up to a strong bridge. Come back down to the floor. Nice, slow, strong movement as you bridge up, squeezing into your glutes. Yeah, really feeling it in those hamstrings. Lift and return. Notice how slowly we're moving. Keep your toes pointed towards the ceiling. Squeeze up top, bracing those core muscles. Keep as many muscles engaged as possible through this movement. We're halfway there. Let's take it up for 4 more. Woo! Squeeze into those glutes. Come down nice, slow, and controlled. Keep that nice straight line from knee to hip. You only have 2 more. Come on, come on. You got this. Remember those strong, positive thoughts? This is where you tap into those. Excellent. You got it. Take those legs out straight. I like to come up on my elbows. Scooting back. Excellent. Laying flat on the floor, brace your core. That means your lumbar spine is attached to the floor. Actually, from crown to tail, attach your spine to the floor. Hands up for a little added intensity. This time when we come up to that sit-up, we're gonna pull our right knee into center. So you're gonna pull your knee in and then come back slowly. We're gonna alternate over to the left side, that strong pull, and back. Now, if you find that this is a little bit too aggressive movement for you, just go back to going up and touching your toes. Nice, you got it. Nice and strong. Pull in and all the way back. Remember, if that's just a little bit too aggressive, you're coming up, reaching for those toes, all the way back. Good, pulling that left leg. You. Roll back slow and controlled. Bring it up to the right. Remember, this is always for you. You working to your own personal challenge. Never being discouraged. Knowing that you have the opportunity to chase your better. Right here. Good, let's do 1 more time on each side. Tucking in that right knee. Rolling back and bringing it up. Tucking in that left knee. We're going to go into our 3rd and final set of bridges. Yes, we are. And yes, you can. Come on. We've got this. I know, they're so intense, aren't they? But that's what we love. That's why we're here. Toes point towards ceiling. Bracing those core muscles. Lift all the way up. Come back slow and strong. Knees stay right over hips. Come on, come on. Up. And back down. Good. Reset. Brace. Lift. And return. Woo! Take a deep breath. Remember, you're breathing in on the way up, out on the way down, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. I just want you to make sure you're taking those breaths. Excellent. 3 more. Come on, come on. Woo! Intensity into those hamstrings and glutes. Feel that change happening. Come on, 2 more. Lift and return. Oh, feeling the burn. Don't you love it when you feel it? And back down. Stretching out those legs 1 more time, scooting back, making sure your feet don't touch the wall or your door. Nice and strong through your core, attaching your spine. We're just gonna go up and touch those toes so that we get that fabulous stretch. All the way up, reaching and rolling. We're gonna do this 8 times. You've got it, you've got it. Reach to those toes, roll back slow and strong. Good, good, good. All the way up. You feel your core muscles engaging. That fabulous stretch into those muscles. Good, and we're not overstretching. We've just really tightened up those muscles. So you're just reaching out to a nice gentle stretch and rolling back. I want you to get nice and slow and gently reach out to those toes, not overstretching those muscles. We just really worked. So that means they're pretty tight, right? And up. Let's have 1 more. Nice, slow, strong movement. Reach, stretch, and go ahead and take your feet out of those loops. We're going to spin it around and we're going to take it into core work. So again, I want you to make sure, let's come up to a stance, and let's make sure that our TRX lines are still at the right length. Sometimes they have a tendency to come out a little bit longer when we're using pressure with them. So I'm going to recheck my lines, make sure that the handle's right at my kneecap and those loops are at mid-shin. All right. Once your TRX straps are at that correct level, I want you to join me back down on the floor. I know a lot of up, down, but this time what we're gonna do, the easiest way to get into those foot cradles for your core work is to lie back on your back again. Every time I lie back, keep losing my mic. There we go. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna, instead of putting your heels into those loops, your right toe is gonna go into your left side loop, and your left toe's gonna go into the right side loop. You're going to spin it around onto your knees, and voila, your feet are back in those loops. So your laces are right on facing down to the floor as you have your feet in those foot cradles. You ready to come up to a plank? Now, if this movement is too aggressive for you in a plank position with the TRX, I want you to do the movements out of the TRX. Bring it up to a plank, lifting your glutes up, having your hands right underneath your shoulders. You're gonna draw your right knee in, extend, and then your left knee in, full extension. Draw that right knee in. Oh, I need to come over a little bit. Excellent. Right knee, and then left knee. Fabulous, you've got it. Right and left. One more time each side. Right knee and left knee. Bring those knees back down to the floor. Excellent job. All right, so when you come up to that plank position, I want you to make sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders. If you need to make that an adjustment, we're gonna pause up top so you have the opportunity to do that. We're gonna go into pikes. We're gonna do 6 pikes. You're gonna come up to plank. Make sure your lower lumbar spine always stays nice and level. You're gonna pike all the way up with your hips. Come back to center. All right, hands right underneath shoulders. Pike up strong and back. Think of your ears going right between your biceps. Lifting those hips up strong. Woo! 3 more times. Up, 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 up. 2 more. Lift. 1 more. Up. And rest those knees to the floor. Ooh, nice work. We're gonna go into 8 frogs. That's where both knees come in towards your elbows and back out. Let me demonstrate one for you. Coming up to plank, draw those knees in and extend back out. Oh, all right, here we go. Coming up to plank, draw your knees in toward your elbows and back out. All the way forward and back. Excellent. Keeping your hips and that long alignment. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and release those straps back behind you. Come on up to a stance. Again, I want you to recheck your TRX lines. Make sure the handle is at the top of your kneecap and that loop at mid-shin. We're gonna go into some single leg lunges. Again, you can do this movement not being in the TRX, or you can take on the TRX challenge, backing 1 foot into those foot cradles. Right here, your laces are going to be on the bottom of the foot cradle, facing down to the floor, heel up to the ceiling. Step away from your door or your wall so that your foot doesn't impede into the wall or door as you travel back into your reverse lunge. So shoulders stay right over hips. I want you to keep your chin away from your chest as you stay with that long neutral spine. We're going to travel back and press all the way up through that foot. All right, so long, tall, neutral spine, bracing your core muscles. We're going to go through 8 repetitions. All the way back and press up. Excellent. If you like, you can keep your hands in a running man motion. May help with your stability, and always bracing in those core muscles to really help you maintain that long neutral spine and some stability. Good, you got it. We're gonna go through 4 more. Stay long and tall. Ears, shoulders, and hips. Stay in that alignment. You only have 2 more. Down as low as you can go. Press up strong. That foot's traveling way back behind you. You pressing up. Take it to the other side. Both loops together. Back that foot in. Excellent. Hop away. Find your long, tall posture. Bracing your core muscles in. Roll those shoulders back. Drive that leg far back behind you. Come up strong. Really pushing up from your stabilizing foot on the floor. Excellent. So your big toe, little toe, and heel are gonna push you all the way up. Good. Stay long and tall, no lean. You're already halfway there. Down low. Press, 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 press. Woo! Come on. Strong positive thoughts again. You've got this. Chase after that challenge. Go, go, go. 2 more. 1. Up, up, up. And 2. Woo. And release that foot. We're going to take it back down to the floor. Remember, all lower body today. You've got this. I want you to come on down to the floor. I want you to hold those loops again. Lay on the way back and place your heels back in. Excellent. You're going to come out long again on your back. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into a bridge position from staying flat onto our back, bracing your core, lifting those hips up. Excellent. Pulling both knees in and extending those legs. So pull in strong and extend all the way out. Keeping your hips lifted. Excellent. Nice. Bring those knees into your chest. 4 more times. Woo! There's those hamstrings again. 4, 3, go, go, go. 2, you've got it. And 1. Oh, feel that? That's amazing. You're gonna be right here in that strong position of laying on the floor, bracing your core muscles. I want you to have your hands up off the floor this time. Your toes pointing towards the ceiling. Yeah, squeeze those glutes, brace those core muscles before we even begin our movement. You're just gonna lift your hips up off the floor and come back down. I want you to lift, pause up top, and release. All the way up, squeeze, brace, and release. Come on, up strong, and back down. Woo! All the way up, and back. I told you we'd be working those hamstrings and glutes. Excellent, bring it up strong. Come on, lift. Don't arch your back because you're keeping your core in nice and tight. So a strong lift to a nice straight line from shoulder to toe. Excellent. 1 more time. Up with a pause and release down. Woo, you're going to take your heels out and you're going to come all the way back up to a stance. A lot of up and down today. I'm going to recheck the length of my TRX. I can see that it came down a little bit. I'm going to pull that handle right up to the top of my kneecap again. Make sure the other one is right there. We're going to back a toe in again and go for those lunges. Yeah, from the back of your leg to the front of your leg, using your core all the way through the movements, maintaining your stability. Excellent. Back in that foot, roll those shoulders back, keep that long line from ear, shoulder, and hip as you glide all the way back, pressing up strong. All right, now if you're having a little trouble keeping your stability, I want you to brace your core in a little bit stronger, maybe not go down as low, and press back up to center. And if you're really frustrated or having a difficult time, I want you to do this movement out of the TRX, all right? You'll get there, I promise. Just keep working towards your better. 4 more. 4. Good, press up strong. 3. Bring in those core muscles. 2. 1 last time. Excellent. And 1. Switching legs. Keeping those strong positive thoughts. Cracking in your toe. I'm going to come out a little ways. Set your form. That strong foundation in your foot, right? Little toe, big toe, heel, all the way across. Roll those shoulders back. Brace in. Lower core, tucking in your rib cage. All the way back. Come on, press up strong for 1. Take those deep breaths. 2. Long neutral spine. 3. You got this, you got this. Come on. Only 4 more. This is where you tap into those strong positive thoughts. Don't let your mind get in the way. 3 more. Your body can do this. Come on, come on, come on. 2 more. This is no time to quit. 1, last one. All the way up for 2. Safely bring that foot out. Whoo, you got it. We're gonna cool down. Awesome job. Really chasing after an intense workout from your waist down, all right? Also a little bit of, well, TRX core all the time, right? Always bracing into those core muscles with a little bit of plank, TRX work, and also using our core all the way through our movements. Yeah, gotta love that about TRX, don't you? All right, let's cool down a little bit, bring down those heart rates. I want you to lift their knees again, nice and slow. How we started out warming up, we're just gonna bring those knees up because I wanna stretch into those hamstrings again, working into those quads. A little bit of a stretch each way. Excellent, nice. I want you to take your heels back into your glutes. You're gonna move slower than we did through our warm up. Feel that stretch as you lift your heel as high as you can. Excellent. Nice. We're going to take a really wide stance. You're going to forward fold from your waist, and you're going to get a stronger stretch down the posterior chain of your body, releasing your neck and your shoulders, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Take a deep breath in. Walk over to your left foot, and exhale. Excellent. Keep those breaths. And then for you to take another deep breath in as you travel over to your right foot. And exhale. Bring it all the way back to center. Bend your knees very deep as you slowly roll all the way up. Excellent. Oh, I want you to take another deep breath in. Bring your hands all the way up over your head. As you exhale, bring those hands down to your center. Give yourself a round of applause because that was an intense workout. So happy that I could be here with you, join you in your journey, and help you get after your better. I'm Kathy from TRX Training. Keep being kind to yourself because then you have so much more to share with others. Eat clean, drink lots of water. Until our paths cross again, which I hope is soon, keep chasing it. Ciao.